Good morning. This is my kid-friendly living room for the morning. And I don't normally let it stay like this. Usually as soon as the kids go to school, I put all their stuff away and I clean the house and I make it just ever so perfectly tidy. Maybe not clean. And last night I watched a movie with my kids called Wonderland, and in this movie these parents, they let their kid use their imagination and build this wonderland all around the house. And we're watching it and it felt so fun and light seeing this happen. And my daughter, who's 9, said to me, "You would never let us do that." And that really actually felt really heavy and not good. And it really made me think. It really poked me and prodded at me. And I was like, whoa, that hit a little nerve. And I realized it was because I don't like being this serious mom that needs everything tidied up. It doesn't feel like me, actually. It doesn't align with the energy I want my life to be. And that really, really hit me last night. And before we had watched the movie, actually, the kids were playing with the Lego, and they love playing with Lego, and they love building little villages and towns, and they could play for hours with it. And right before the movie, I said, "Okay, you guys go clean up the Lego, tidy up, get ready for bed." And Izzy really didn't want to clean up the Lego, and it made her really upset. And I was like, "Well, why do I need, like, what will that change if they put it away? They're going to be sad, and then I'm going to feel bad." And so I was just like, "Okay, well, being me in the stubborn moment, I was just like, whatever, we'll figure it out later." But I couldn't let them be right. So I let them keep it up. And then this morning, just looking around at it made me feel like warm and fuzzy inside. And I saw the energy of them and the spirit of them with it laying there. And I realized, like, one day they're gonna be gone. And what if I taught them by making things always have to be so perfect and right all the time? Why can't we just loosen up a little bit and put our barriers down and have a little bit of fun once in a while? Like, I am serious a lot, and that is not me. And I where did it even come from? Like, I was the biggest slob of a kid when I grew up. Mom and Dad used to make us clean our rooms, and I remember sitting in our room and it was a disaster. And we would sit there for hours not doing anything. Like, we didn't see what was wrong with it, and we didn't know why we had to clean it up. So we would shove stuff in every nook and cranny all over the place. And then now I find myself making the kids, I'm like, "And don't go and push it in all the corners. Put it where it belongs." And it's so funny because it's like, that's not you. That's not who I am. And one of my favorite things about growing up was that Mom and Dad did let us, like, build forts. Like, we had sheets hanging in the basements. We had, like, pillows all over because we played where you couldn't fall in the water. So we'd have books and pillows all scattered throughout the house. And I loved that. I mean, Mom and Dad didn't make us clean it up right immediately after. And, like, I just feel my anxiety rise. I let my kids do that, but the whole time I'm thinking about after, like, oh, they got to clean it up after because the house has to be clean again, and where did that come from? Who does this belong to? So today I'm going to let the Lego, it looks so, I just like how it looks. Anyways, lighten up, people. Why do we have to be so serious? Whose rules are we following all the time? And what if we could live by our own rules and just listen to the energy, line with the energy of what we want our lives to be? Like, you can tell when someone is saying one thing and feeling another, and I can certainly feel it in myself, which I usually go into punk mode and be like, well, I do what I want. But What if you could just try to align your energy with what you're saying and doing and just make it all the same thing and be true to you? What if you could do that? I am going to do that today, and I hope you can too.